So how is Google performing?
Good question. Google has a couple different sides to it. To see it, what I first do is I go to my digital team area in Rent Metrics, and then I apply my filter of Google because my marketing ops team has already set up this filter for me. So Google's pretty common to do analysis on because it's expensive and lots of effort. So Google has a couple different sides. One would be the paid, what it's most known for in B2B, like the paid channels, Google Ads, CPC, pay-per-click, that whole channel. So it's called CPC here on the screen. There's the organic search side, which is the non-paid side. They also have lead forms, kind of like LinkedIn lead gen forms. Google has their own lead forms. It's less known, but it's one of the channels. So in this case, I can see that in terms of total volume for us, that the CPC's channel has higher volume. It seems like the most common question on CPC is kind of top of funnel initially. So how many marketing qualified leads did I get from that? So if I want to see that, I change this and I go to marketing qualified lead. It's interesting, if I go to marketing qualified lead, it changed it where organic search is higher than CPC in terms of the influence. But then if I want to look at pipeline influence, I would change this to opportunity. And then now it looks like that in terms of amount influence, in terms of pipeline, that CPC was higher than organic search. So that's how to sort of contrast the paid Google with the organic search Google in kind of a simple way. Now, a very common thing that's done on this screen is people want to double click on one or the other. For some reason, most commonly people are double clicking on the paid channel because that's where all the money's spent, right? So what I do is I click that, I click Google, and then it allows me to go to this detail page. So the detail page is just zoomed in on Google paid advertising, what we're calling CPC in this case. Jason, what are the things that you'd like to see or on your CPC?
So what would be the best performing keyword?
Yeah, good question. Good question. So what I can do to see that is I can view things by the term. So in this case, my example is like a security company, monitoring tools, that whole thing. So down here, I can see the volume of the keyword. Now, what I may want to do though, is I may want to look at like pipeline influence and whether pipeline influence is increasing higher or lower. So in that case, I want to look at my terms from like a financial perspective, like almost like, the CFO view, right? And so then I could see by the term whether my pipeline impact is trending up or trending down. And I can see that in this case, I can see which are my top keywords from a dollars influence perspective. It's like pretty easy to use.
Yeah, definitely. And how would I be able to see my best converting piece of content?
So I'm zoomed in on Google, and then now I want to know, should I be promoting demo requests, Gartner report, whatever? So it's the same view. I'll stick with the opportunity influence view. I'm going to change this to be content name. And then now I can see, no surprise that our Gartner report is number one in terms of influence. But then I can also see that we're able to drive demo requests from Google Ads as well. And then beyond that, wider early stage content. So this is the content that is, the conversion point off of the Google ad, and you can see whether it's trending up or trending down.